Julianne's on her way. She's waking up from a nap. She'll be here. We are live now. So, hi to everybody. I am extremely pumped for this. I don't know why we never did Metroid Prime. Way back towards the very, very start of our set of streams together.
I could swear we've done.
Almost 9 years ago.
We've done a little Metroid along the way, but nothing.
We did.
We've done Super.
We've done Metroid 1. We've done Super Metroid.
We've done Zero.
We did Zero Mission. We've done Fusion. We've done the unofficial AM2R at my insistence. I love this franchise. But we never covered the leap into 3D, and it's because 8-9 years ago, I did not have a computer that could effortlessly make that possible in the way that I do now. Though it's my hope that you don't have to realize, those of you watching, the mechanisms by which I am playing Metroid Prime Remastered right now. Hopefully that remains invisible. But let's knock ourselves over here. And oops, I gotta turn Karen's camera on this scene back on. There you go.
Yes, hello.
I was never good at morph ball, like bomb jumps.
The infinite bomb jump stuff is 2D only. It is hard-coded, so you cannot do it here.
Oh, really?
Yep. And there's Julianne. Awesome. All right. I have taken the liberty of playing the first 15 minutes of the game to get us through the opening cutscene, losing all of our abilities, and to start us on Talon 4's Overworld, which is the effective start of Metroid Prime. So that we can see a little bit more of the game, because this is going to be a 1 week thing. I don't think there will be the energy to do this for as many weeks in a row as it would take to see the entire game. And unlike the 2D ones, I cannot do it in a single evening. I'm sorry, everybody. I know the speed run for this is like 40 minutes long, but I am not that good.
You'd have to do some practicing for that.
Yeah, and it turns out you can't do that when you're teaching 4 classes.
Mm-hmm. Understandable.
It sucks to be an adult.
Right?
Sometimes. These are the ways it sucks.
What I will say while I'm here is that this game, in 2002, the review for this was, this game is so good, it's as if the best game from 5 years in the future floated through time to us, and we don't understand how it was made.
Wow.
And keep in mind that what we are seeing now is a remaster, so like the graphics have a little bit of polish, there's a little bit of extra light type stuff going on, but by and large, widescreen support aside, what you see is what you get here. Mm-hmm. And in some ways, the GameCube release is even more impressive. For instance, you might notice that my pellets now, those of you who played the original, they used to each individually cast their own light through the environment, and they don't do that in the remaster because it takes a lot of processing power to do that. And they prioritize the absolute smooth experience over fancy visuals.
I'm smiling at Karen writing, "It is sad and I am sad." Low calorie wine.
That is sad.
Yeah, tell me about this.
I really should have. I should have listened to my gut. I should have trusted my gut, because I was just going to grab a box of wine, as one does, a Boda box to keep on hand.
They're wonderful.
Yeah, they're fine, and it'll last forever, and I don't drink that much, and so I was like, that'll keep, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I noticed that for the first time, the Boda boxes, or the whatever the other one is, the black box, right? They had low calorie, low carb wine, and it sounded good, and I was like, I don't really think I want to buy the 3 or 4 bottle box of something like that I've never tried.
Right.
But I like red wine in the winter, and all I saw of the singles, like the little tiny individual boxes that you can get, was like Pinot Grigio. It was like all white wine, and I didn't really want that. And I said, you know what? I'm just going to take a chance. I'm sure it can't be that bad. I'll drink it. I'll cook with it. It'll be fine. And now I'm having my first glass of it, and it's like...
It's sadness.
It's wine light. It's wine light. It's like... Yeah. A glass of red water looked at wine once.
It's like the LaCroix of wine.
They had like a distant memory of wine.
Yeah. It's like I can tell that it's wine, but it's missing everything that makes wine wine.
Yeah.
Which is funny because you said it's just a low calorie, low carb. It's not a non-alcoholic one because they.
Oh no, it's alcoholic. It's 8.5%.
I bought a non-alcoholic one for tomorrow because we're having in-laws over and they're doing dry January and I'm doing Italian food, and I was in the kind of nicer grocery store and I saw this one, and for me it's like I don't want the ones that are just de-alcoholized where they remove the like no.
Yeah.
I like ones where it's like we took the idea of wine, and we did something with like, verjus and like different fruit flavor. Like they make it like a botanical kind of infusion, so it's its own drink, and then I don't have to be sad and compare it. But I have a friend who doesn't drink and who's explored more of that kind of non-alcoholic world, who told me that one of the secrets with non-alcoholic wine is the acidity can feel kind of off. And so a trick that helps make it better is a dash of like bitters, which, for me could be non-alcoholic, but for other folks, they make both alcoholic and non-alcoholic. The Fay Brother ones tend to be non-alcoholic. So I'm gonna try that.
It feels like it wants to be juice.
Yeah.
But it's not sweet.
Right.
So it's like it fails at everything.
So that's where my friend's trick for like adding. I'm intrigued with the bitters trick because I think that would really help. So that's what I'm gonna try tomorrow. I'm making Italian wedding soup. And I'm very excited about it.
I appreciate the compliment from Jordan, by the way, on being extremely good at video games, but I have to note, Metroid Prime, more than any other first-person shooter almost ever made, is not about being good at video games, which is to say, I can aim with the right stick, but I've got a button that'll instant lock my gun to the target permanently, and at which point I can just blast to my heart's content, because the idea is not that you're a new struggling person here. Despite being low-powered by Samus Aran's standards, you remain Samus Aran, bounty hunter of the galaxy, of whom legends are written, and everybody in the world knows who you are already, which rules. The other thing that Metroid Prime is famous for, in terms of converting the aesthetics and feel of Super Metroid to a 3D space, is I'm the only character. The only human character on this particular planet, and in most of the Metroid Prime trilogy.
Always there's what makes it so creepy.
Maybe one other character alive in the rest of them, at least in Prime 2, and in Prime 3 there's a couple losers who you meet and then die. But the plot is largely optional to this. I could just make this an alien-killing romp for 2 hours with us, or I could scan this type of stuff with my visor and slowly unpack the story of the fall of the Chozo here on Talon 4.
Is more fun.
Which is what we're going to be doing, because it rules.
Yeah, I like lore.
And the optional story here, this emergent storytelling, is best in class 24 years after this game's launch.
That's cool.
And before Prime was released, if you played Super Metroid, that Samus Aran canonically receives her suit from this ancient race called the Chozo, those bird people of whom we've seen the statues before. This is the story of their downfall, where they come across this mineral, and it does terrible things to them.
Is it like radioactive?
In many ways, yes, though they don't use that word.
Chozo cancer and...
It's like a mixture of radiation, cancer-causing, and Lavos, half-sentient material.
Yeah. Mammon machine. I think I already said this on stream, that right around New Year's, I was really excited because I had been recommended old Game Grumps video of them doing like live stream of Chrono Trigger, and I was so excited. They only did 6 episodes and then they didn't finish the game. And I was like...
6 episodes is particularly disappointing.
They had just gotten to Zeal, and I was like, guys,
come on.
But yeah, they were like learning. Dan had never like seen it, so he was like, "Oh my gosh, like they're harnessing Lavos. That's so interesting." And I was like, wild. You don't even know yet, man. So, Throw that out. Manifest into the universe. Game Grumps finished Chrono Trigger, please. You were good
I now
to
own Chrono Trigger, which is great.
Yes.
I do.
Most of the people on the call know that I made Addie play Chrono Trigger before I married her. That
I
was
should
the
have done
deal.
that with Joe. He did play FF6 though, so.
That's legit. That was the other consideration game for me.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Let's scan this before it goes away.
But you do learn a lot about a person for having them experience like media that is really important to you, right?
Yes, you do.
In my case, I learned that Joe never checks the clocks for an elixir, and I just have to be okay with that.
Mm-hmm.
You got to make compromises in your relationships. Yeah.
Yeah,
I should probably scan the wasps too. Yep. Okay. The one time I am a 100% player is that you can scan everything in this game, and it builds a whole cool academic logbook, like a scientific study of the planet of Talon 4 for you. And therefore, I must do it. Samus as, like, archaeologist and explorer. Part of what she does, for me, rules. Come on. Gotcha.
This is like too cool for Metroid. I'm not getting the like, oh gosh, I'm alone on a planet like creepiness that I have in a lot of the other games yet. In this particular track, this is like too.
This is
too
too intense of a boss fight. It's like hearing the Kraid music as the first combat music.
Yeah, it's a little too boppy. I'm like really digging it.
That I can agree with. I'm just trying to catch one as it flies by randomly, but I'm not having much luck.
Oh yeah, Andrew, I've never played a Pokemon yet. That's one that Joe would like me to do at some point.
I've only played Pokemon phone games. That's it. I own some though.
You've got every
but
tool
I've
you
never
would
played
need to successfully get through any of the early Pokemon games. Like you're a, oh gosh, I can't follow on that. The Japanese role-playing game tech, if you will.
Hmm.
Yeah, I didn't do enough of that. Now I have to do a whole other cycle.
I'm also just not always that interested in like filling in the gaps in the big franchises either, because like there's a ton of Mario, a ton of Zelda I haven't played, but I don't really want 100, like feel like I need to 100% those, you know.
Yeah.
Some
There's other
familiarity is
things I'd
enough.
rather spend my time on.
Yeah, exactly. And some things I just don't have interest in. Like I'm just not a Pokemon person. Maybe if I played a little, I would change my mind, and I'm cool with that.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't feel the need to go out and rectify that situation right now.
Right.
There's too many other things on my docket. Like Dragon Quest.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one to have on the
finishing
docket.
Ratchet and Clank. Or Breath of the Wild,
Yeah.
which is still sitting on my Wii U, which is a sad, sad place for it to be.
There we go. That's enough.
Are you in the bathroom?
Who? Me?
No, I'm talking to Neil.
Oh.
I was like texting him, is there juice left? Because we had all this pomegranate and all kinds of
Ooh.
juices.
Mm.
And that's all I want. And I'm like, where's that juice? I need some fresh juice. Maybe mixed in with some We got just like plain LaCroix, but we also have I think we have the limoncello still.
That's one of my top three.
It's great.
Yeah, the
Limoncello
limoncello is good.
elite.
Right now we have strawberry peach, peach pear, and the sunshine LaCroix, which is a favorite of mine.
I really like Sunshine. They've been doing very well with the flavor launches.
Here, we can do this.
Yeah, because strawberry peach is really good too. When I get that one, when I see it, I get it.
So you guys know I'm not good because I got the map. And I'm not going to go on a big tangent. But the
sure?
elegance of this in 3D.
It is a pretty map.
It fucks.
Nice
All right,
map.
let's go.
Like schematic.
Yes, it's very good. Get out of my
I do like
face.
strawberry peach.
Oh, though I
LaCroix is
haven't
pretty
scanned a
good.
normal one yet, right? Correct. Okay. I have now. Let's get out of
But
here.
yeah, I have tangerine today.
Nice. Tangerine's all right.
Yeah. Of the older-ish flavors, this is a good one. It also, Costco sells giant multi-packs of LaCroix, and Joe recently bought me a
Right.
silly amount. Frankly, silly amount. And this is one of the ones in it's like a 3-flavor pack.
One
so.
more.
Oh yeah, I rock some Spindrift. I'm actually okay with just about any seltzer, as long as the flavor is interesting to me. Like Polar Seltzer makes a vanilla one that I can't always find, because they also do an orange vanilla, and that's good, and I can find that a lot
I
of
like
places.
that.
But
The orange vanillas,
yeah,
that
that's
mixed with
excellent.
orange juice
Ooh,
is brilliant.
yeah, it's excellent.
The orange vanilla seltzer mixed with orange juice is brilliant.
They have a plain vanilla that I don't see as often, and I love it when I see it.
Oh, I see that all the time where I am. But
Yeah,
I
we
usually
don't have
like
them as
the
much
orange
here.
vanilla better. The vanilla for me is just slightly. It depends on what you're gonna do with it, but there's something slightly metallic to it that the orange vanilla covers up a little bit more.
Oh,
But yeah,
love
I'm
some
fine with
Bekarovka.
generic store seltzer, and I'm fine with drinking my Soda Stream. So I don't tend to buy the fancier seltzers unless I'm like having people over or something.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, Karen introduced Stream Team to Bekarovka the year we did MagFest, and we got like an Airbnb together, and it was so cozy.
Yes.
Yes.
And
That was
I
great.
got it this
It
year
was
for like
fun.
a holiday thing, and I would just like sip it, and it was lovely.
I have exceedingly limited space in my liquor shelf, and that's a big bottle. I wish they
Yeah.
had smaller bottles of it, but I just was like, I just don't have room. I don't have room.
Well, luckily it lasts a good long while, so
Yeah. Well, that's why I got the box of wine.
yeah.
Which, it'll be fine.
Yep. All right, got to scan this dude with the clearly targetable rear end.
Yeah. Gee, where do you think you should hit him? Hit them. I'm working so hard with Micah on not automatically gendering everything as male because it just slips out. It's the way you're socialized. And
I gotta
so
work
like
on
when
that
we're
with
reading
myself.
when we're reading characters in books and I automatically look at the polar bear and I'm like, look at him,
Look at
her,
him.
it,
You know?
them. Like I'm trying to introduce all sorts of different possibilities to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Our robot vacuum that we got for Christmas, I have decided is a she. And not because I think women need to do the domestic
Women are
labor,
domestic labor.
but because it does have a voice thing that it will tell you when it's like done with different areas or if there's a problem. And Joe set it to a Japanese woman's voice, so like it's in Japanese. And luckily it's not like a kawaii like anime Japanese. It's like a
That'd be funny.
Shinkansen train station announcement kind of voice. But yeah, so I've decided that the vacuum is a girl.
Nice. All right, now we got Morph Ball. We're cooking with gas. We can go do some things.
I cook with electric, believe it or not, despite being such a foodie.
I was going to say, we're a gas stove, actually, and I think we prefer it.
I used to prefer gas, but what I prefer more than gas is the current oven in our house is a double oven. It has two.
Nice.
Stacked
Yeah,
on top
yeah,
of
yeah,
each
yeah.
other. So it has like a thin one that for 90% of dinners for just us, I can, or like sheet pan, stuff like that. And it
Yep.
heats up super quick because it's so small. And then I have the big one where I can do like turkey. And then if I'm hosting a holiday, I can have them at different temperatures doing different things.
Right, because you can make like a roast and a pie at the same time or whatever.
Yeah. And I'm so spoiled by that. I'm like, I can't ever go back. If this, like, if and when this one, this obviously came with the house. If and when we have to replace this one, I'm like, I'm going to have to find some other thing that has a double oven. But if I had my, ultimate, hopefully, again, won't have to replace it for a long time. But when we do, my goal would be induction cooktop double oven,
Nice.
which
That's
exists,
That's what
but
Neil
it's hard to
wants.
find.
Yep.
Like that'll
That's
be a
our
pretty
goal,
penny.
too.
But that will be like
Yeah.
the ultimate in luxury.
No,
for me.
having what amounts to 2 ovens, whichever way you get it, because you've been to our place, we just have
incredible.
2, is the way if you cook a lot.
Yeah, and if you host.
Yep. Here's our second one of these. The surges of negative energy brought by the meteor far exceed our expectation. We Chozo have yet to find a way to rid ourselves of the great poison. All we can do now is seal it away
Same,
and wait
Chozo.
for the day when a power to purify the poison appears. It's already impossible to collect all the pieces. It has already spread, seeping into the planet and hardening. So they know immediately that, like, something terrible has happened.
Speaking of,
Yes, sorry, I do need to check this. I'm not being pedantic about it.
the great poison, I'm just gonna drop a link in chat that's totally unrelated that Sarah PC sent us earlier from McSweeney.
Yes, oh my gosh, that was too good. I
Really
didn't know
good
if we were going to
McSweeney's
post it here,
Moment.
but it was excellent. Speaking of Sarah, by the way, shout out to her. I taught her... Oh yeah, I can't go there. I taught her article from JSMG on Hades and
Hades,
sexuality
yeah.
and vocality.
It's such a good article. I'm glad to see someone teaching it. I haven't had a good opportunity yet.
What I will say is it's a really fun entry point for me to have an excuse. No, scan before they die, losers. To do some of my own falsetto singing, because I have the range to do the Orpheus material from Hades 1. And I said, how many of you thought I sounded manly just now?
How many people raise their hands because they don't want to be mean to the professor?
No, they can dunk on me. Like, if I wasn't ready for the response, I know that type of material elicits from, like, countertenor repertoire to people unfamiliar with it. I wouldn't have done it, right? Oh, no. Scheisse. Okay. Shoot. You go away. And now we shoot twice, and that goes away. And now I can climb for a bit. Okay, we're good.
This is also taking something out of our group chat into the main space, but just because I was reminded of it. Karen, you said you taught a class on musical borrowing.
Mhm.
Was that?
Yeah.
Do you have a syllabus/reading list for that you could shoot my way?
Yeah, I mean, it's on a hard drive somewhere. I can dig it up. Yeah.
Oh, that would be incredible. Because I'm doing a week on musical borrowing later for Julianne, so
Yeah.
I'd love to like dig through and see if there's something I want to assign from it.
Borrowing my class to do
Yeah.
some musical
Mhm,
borrowing.
Exactly.
Nice.
Exactly.
And then borrowing from Karen's old class.
Yeah, I'm just
Which
gonna borrow
I-
from everything.
Wow.
Which I borrowed from Susan Weiss at Peabody.
Amazing. I love it.
Sisterhood
Plus, I
of
would
the
just enjoy
whatever.
reading some of that stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'll send you the stuff on the 20th century bits and bobs too.
Yeah, that would be great.
Can do.
Century bits and bobs, yeah.
Yeah, I've been brainstorming new syllabi, new course titles and course themes and topics, and you know, trying to get some ideas for some from seminars I might want to run in the eventual future. It's been a ton of fun because that's how I procrastinate.
Oh yeah.
I have several, like, at least somewhat drafted syllabi for things I have not yet taught.
Yeah. I just want to have a couple of things in my back pocket so I can start planning out my 3-year rotation of classes.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Nope. And is this the room? I think it is. Yes, it is. Okay. We're gonna have to go on a scavenger hunt in this room.
All right, we're gonna redo my nail polish, and it's gonna be Inkwell by Hollow Taco, which Julianne gave me.
4 runic symbols.
It's a secret. Yeah. Oh, my nails have been so awful lately.
There's
I
one.
need
I love
to-
that scanning
Just
it
talking about that.
activates it.
Where's
We'll
he?
elide that unreality of actual archaeology here.
Unreality of archaeology.
And I know there's one under these boxes, I think. Oh, hold on. I do have to scan the missile power-up ones, but that's not what I wanted. I'll go get it, though.
This sounds like there's something about this music that sounds like music that someone in like 2007 would have on in like a CW show
At a house
Like-
party.
for like 2 boys playing video games. Like an unnamed video game with PlayStation
Maybe they were playing this
controllers.
game.
That's
And
funny.
it just
Yeah,
sounds
I'm going
like
to
what
turn
they
it
would
up
use
for a
that.
moment here. And I agree this Ruins music is kind of underwhelming. We got to get out of this first area here.
It's like
This seems
it's very background.
It
It's
is.
not a
more
bad
like
way.
no, this is the kind of music I just don't expect it here. This is the kind of music that you would get in a phone detective game where they're trying to get you to solve the case.
I was gonna say, or like get the hacker to get into the mainframe.
The
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
exactly.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Where'd
Enhance.
Discord go? There it is.
There we go.
it
There's the
is.
4th one. I will say
it's
that
him.
dun 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 is a
Mhm.
super satisfying, almost competing with the Zelda puzzle solved cadence moment.
It has a similar like question marky contour. No, I will not elaborate.
I agree. Oh, hold on. We'll read that wall in a second. Have to unlock the gate first.
I think I have to get my own juice. Be right back.
All right, here's the panel before
sad.
you find them out of
I
order.
know.
A meteor appeared from nowhere, casting a dark shadow of debris over the land with the violence of its impact. But the meteor brought with it corruption, the great poison.
Oh no. The Borg.
Oh, Borg.
Resistance is futile.
Where the heck is the juice?
Apologize for some eyeball monsters here, Dana.
My brain didn't work fast enough, Julianne, but my response is that Lizzo has it.
Okay, so I was wondering if my mic had transferred with my headphones.
It did.
It did.
Hello.
You said, "Where's the juice?" So my response
did
is
say where the juice-
Lizzo has it. What happened to Lizzo, man?
Blame
Put
it.
anything out in a while?
Yeah,
Well,
kinda been,
she had that scandal.
Yeah.
she did.
Wait, what scandal?
She
I-
was-
The
I-
mistreatment of
She
her
was
dancers.
fat-shaming her dancers.
Oh,
Yeah, dancers and
I'm gonna
taking them
look-
out.
I'm gonna look this up. Today I read about the Beckham drama.
Oh, there's so much celebrity
Yes,
drama
Lord.
happening right now. It's
There's a
actually
lot.
kind of giving. There's so much. The Queer Eye guys.
I know. That one really
Uh,
hurts me.
Wow,
There's that one. The
I'm behind on the
Beckhams,
Queer Eye guys.
The like
Yeah, there's a
mommy
whole big
group.
stink with the Queer Eye guys, and it's devastating because the season just came out, and I want to watch it and like revel in the love, and now I feel like I can't watch that
Oh,
because
but
I
if
know that
you
they're not
need
loving
a
each other.
reality show to watch,
Mhm.
you should take a recommendation from me, Addie, and Julianne's mom.
And Netta Grasso.
Is it going to be Singles Inferno? Is this what you're
Yeah.
gonna?
Yes. Oh my gosh, that's so good. If I wasn't streaming with you all, I'd be watching more Singles Inferno right now.
That's funny.
Thanks for your sacrifice.
I have my
Yeah,
current
the stream
reality
you
show.
started.
I'm good with my culinary class wars, which I love. And for people who like the Korean dating shows, it's a Korean cooking show.
Oh, nice.
I really like it because I get to learn like so much about food that I would love to eat, that I don't have experience in, but I would love to cook it, and it's an awesome show.
One of the design geniuses about this game that's underappreciated is making the morph ball force third person on you, so you see Samus as opposed to first person the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
And that allows you to do crazy stuff with tunnels to make the geography work in 3D that you would not be able to hold together and like not barf in first person.
Right.
Huh. Well, there was a partial dismissal in late 2025, so maybe she'll get back to it.
That is true. And then she went on the podcast circuit about it a little bit when that happened.
Was that a bad idea?
There was a mixed response to that.
Yeah.
Oh, no, we can't be going this way. That's a little too much, and I don't want to die. Please get me out of this.
Okay,
oh my god.
Now I have to get the queer eye.
Yeah, that one hurts because I want them all to be
This
like.
way first.
That was pretty
They
recent.
already-
That was this week, I think.
That was this week. They already had a big drama last year or 2 years ago or whatever with
Yeah, they
Ken and
had-
Bobby and all of that business.
Yeah, this crew is like has some drama, man.
Yeah.
Did
And
the
it stinks
first
'cause the
team
show's
have a lot of
great.
drama?
I don't think they had a ton, but
First one.
they
the
were
first-
also very
Yeah.
different. They lived in a different internet land.
Oh, and the
Yeah, that's
Glambot
true.
drama. I don't know if anyone's heard about that. There's so much
Wait, which
celebrity
drama?
Which one?
The Glambot drama.
No, I'm behind.
Which one is that?
Do you want to give us a little like?
I'm only on. I think I've missed some steps, but like, do you know the Glambot at like the Oscars and the Grammy?
The slow
That camera. Yes.
camera when
So like the guy that operates it. First, it was like he showed J-Lo using it, and everyone's like, "Wow, J-Lo's so rude." And then he's like, "No, she's not." And then I missed a step, and now everyone's coming after the guy, Cole. I think, including because he was rude to somebody who asked him for a wedding, and he was like, "You're too poor for me," basically. And then the original creator of the Glambot, who's like, "It's not that deep," is like, I invented this. It's like, what, you can do this on an iPhone. Anyway, there's a lot of discourse about the Glambot guy getting canceled and him coming out and J-Lo, and it's like, there's so much right now in the celebrity world that to distract us from World War III, I guess. I don't know. Lord.
Bread
The
and
Beckham
circuses.
stuff to me is like the most dramatic.
It's bread and circuses.
It really is some bread and circuses, and I'd like more bread, honestly.
I'd love more bread. Actually, I have focaccia tomorrow, so I'm pretty
We need
happy
some
about the
baguette.
bread.
They're
I'm
obscure
pretty
types.
happy about my focaccia
That's
situation for tomorrow.
delightful.
Because I have homemade. I've been slowly perfecting my sun-dried tomato tapenade to try to copy the Fancy French restaurant here, and I'm like very
God.
close to it. I have made some strides. So
Nice.
all of them have been delicious, but they have been getting closer and closer to the platonic ideal.
Oh no, please hit that. Okay, there we go. Good.
Interesting, Andrew. Yeah, I'm just reading kind of like generic summaries. Yeah, I love a focaccia situation, and like ideally, it's focaccia that Sarah PC has made.
Oh
She's
yeah.
made me focaccia twice, and both times
She's a
it
good
was
bread lady.
transcendent. She's really good with bread.
Yeah.
But this one I just bought at the fancy grocery store, which will also be good topped with my sun-dried tomato tapenade for tomorrow. I am tempted to try it tonight, just to be sure.
Just to make sure, just a little bit.
All right. I do like that the 3D version of Metroid remains a game that rewards experimentation. You see a crack, you could probably bomb that.
Right.
And the is from the very first game, right?
Yes, it is.
Or is that true?
Yeah, it is. It is.
I have very minimal Metroid knowledge, but that was familiar.
Yeah, and sometimes it has the little trill at the end. I kind of prefer it without the trill. But it makes sense because I'm also.
There we go. We can destroy the toad now that we have the bombs. We
I'm
can get in
generally
here.
a little lukewarm on like the Rococo. So
what's new to the franchise with the Morph Ball is this type of puzzle
on Rococo,
where you power the machine. You notice the water is going to lower for us. And see that extra spot over there?
Yep.
We got to haul ass.
Is it timed?
Yep.
Yeah.
Platform timers kill me.
Why does Samus work alone, do we think?
I don't know.
Because, like, some of these puzzles would
Personality.
be really great to have more than one
buddy.
person, right?
Doesn't like group work? No.
Does not play well with others. Was the elementary report card.
Right. Oh, where's the little thing I'm supposed to plug into? God damn it, I'm gonna fail. I hate this. Yeah, I went the wrong way, I think. Yeah, I'll have to start all over again. Ugh. It's fine. And do we start here then again? Or do I have to...
I don't remember what the corporation
Yeah, I do.
is.
Okay. Take two, everybody.
All I know is that melody. My piano is over there.
Go to those
so
platforms
easy.
now.
I could reach, and I do not want it. A limited capacity to move these days.
And it's this one I need. And that should be a permanent shift to the room. So now I'm done puzzling and can just go. You notice the music does shift back to casual breakbeat exploring music now too. And we get our first one of these, a whole tunnel dedicated to Morph Ball cool nonsense stuff. Which allows them to have 2D puzzles in the 3D area. Oop, gotta jump up and collect this. Right, and this is a dead end, isn't it? Yeah, as far as we're concerned, it is. Okay. Yeah, I can't get up there just yet. And I can't quite jump that track. No, I cannot. Okay, we'll come back later.
I have my piano right here, but it's not currently plugged in.
Yeah, I don't have quick access to a keyboard at the moment, with apologies, everybody.
I mean, I have my toy piano behind me, so there's that.
All right, I have to go to the hall now. Also, I like that when her visor gets blasted with smoke, like, you notice it, right? In the original GameCube version, when you charged up this blast, if you launched it at a water surface or right in front of a wall, you would briefly see Samus's own reflection of her face in the visor, and it freaks people out, so they didn't include it in this port of the game. But I thought it was a fun reminder that there's a person under here. All right, this is a repeat of the previous puzzle, just harder. Which is kind of the Nintendo way, if you will. Collect those. Still looking for those symbols while we navigate all this. For ourselves, want to shoot all that stuff and then roll through. Can't quite scan that one. All right, that's 3.
What did you find in your cup, Karen?
Thankfully, just the bad wine.
Okay.
But it actually got better with some airing.
Oh, nice.
It's not great, but it's better. It's more mouthier. It's mouthier.
It's mouthier.
Do you know what I mean?
It's sassing you back.
No, it's like chewier. You know, it's like you know how like grape juice or red wine has a body to it, right?
Yeah,
and it's like when you just have like wine flavored water, you lose that body. It's very thin. It thickened up in the air. So, you know, this will be okay. This will be okay.
Oh, there it is.
I've also taken to drinking wine out of my child's sippy cups.
I was gonna ask if
all the time.
That's 4.
I just don't even go into the glassware cabinet anymore. I just grab a sippy cup off the counter.
We've all done it. Oh yeah.
It's there and it won't stain.
Yeah.
So it's like it's fine.
Heath Ledger passed 18 years ago today. Wow.
It just feels like it. If you had said 10, I would have said, all right, okay.
Yeah.
Maybe.
18.
I knew it had to have been a long time ago because I was definitely an undergrad. I remember the specific moment I heard about it when one of my fraternity brothers had made a joke in relatively poor taste on the subject. But one that has stuck with me. Or you can go through this way.
Booby-doo, 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 booby-doo.
What's this room name? Nothing to scan. Rats.
Sinners. That's all I have to say about Oscar nominations.
I'm
Sinners.
so happy that I think they have the record for the most.
They do 16,
and
Yes.
they will I don't know how many they'll actually get since they've been already so what's the word when you don't get the thing that other people think you deserve.
Overlooked.
Yeah, and like the other, like they've been nominated, there's all like for a lot of different categories nominated for a lot of things and gotten like very little. So
Well, I hope
I'm
they get a lot.
happy.
I haven't seen the movie, but I love Michael B.
Wait,
Jordan.
really? Oh,
No, I haven't seen it.
you should see it. Go quit
I
the
will.
stream.
I've now
Sorry.
seen a clip
I
from it.
love-
I haven't seen it either because we don't really do horror movies of any type.
I saw a really
Yeah.
good clip from
I
it.
struggle
because
with horror
Julianne
know,
movies.
showed it to me.
Postpartum.
I made students watch a clip from it
Great.
on day one of our class.
Yeah. I do want to see it. I never get time to really
no,
do
that's
like
an Anthony
movies.
Dennis. Yeah.
Um,
You got to see a good one this week.
oh yeah, but that's a rarity, you know.
Yep.
And I'm still tired from staying up past my bedtime,
So
past my pumpkining.
this is new to the Metroid to the Metroid series in this game, which is that bosses are puzzles. And
I
that's
like boss being puzzle.
that's
great.
very much an Ocarina of Time Zelda move historically for Nintendo games. But it works extremely well here. So you can't damage the boss. You can only remove the sun from the plant. And if you remove it efficiently enough, maybe I can roll around and do it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to wait. The other mirror's gonna come back. Yep. No, come on.
I got my juice. Oh, thank you.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
You've got to
I
get
know.
both
I
mirrors
I'm sorry.
out at
This one's
once.
better. It has, like, ice cubes in it.
Maybe we can stun the boss a little bit here to
Please.
slow him down.
They're so
Okay,
creepy.
bye. I'm sorry.
Yeah, now. It's one. Yeah, and then the spots leading up to this port will retract, and you can actually get in a real hit on the boss by disabling all the mirrors. But I love the idea of puzzle-adjacent bosses rather than just me shooting a whole bunch. And now I'll have to do it with 3.
My favorite part of this boss track is the ostinato right here.
Yeah, it's good.
Lagra.
All right, we gotta go
Like-
around.
So delicate.
And then we'll have to do
Excuse
all
me.
4, and then the boss will be done.
It just like is a nice contrast with all the like metallic sounds and the low bass and
Pinball, that's what I was thinking of, Jordan. I was like, this is like a toy. We're doing toy stuffs. And pinball is what yes. When we get into the ball, when we're balling.
the ballin'.
But are you saying it's like an actual pinball boss? A pin boss? Or
I mean,
making
Samus
a
can turn
joke.
into a ball.
There is a actual pinball boss in Metroid Prime 2 where you fight it entirely in ball mode, and everybody hates it.
Really?
It's probably the hardest boss in the entire trilogy. Yeah, you fight it in spider ball mode and pinball mode, where you literally have flippers hitting yourself around, catching yourself on magnetic rails midair.
I didn't really like the pinball on Sonic either, so I guess I understand. Those were bonus levels and they stressed me out.
I do like how biological
Will Ferrell.
the bosses here have been. Or like, on some level, this plant thing is gorgeous, right?
Mm-hmm. That's like always been a feature of these games, is that there's kind of an uncanny, there's technology and like Mother Brain being like this organic inorganic combination.
Yep.
But the plant life is alien, and so it like has kind of an uncanniness to itself.
Yeah.
You know what
I like that we get the
thing...
full-on shoulder pads for the Varia suit now.
Yeah, totally. What modern thing really gives me a similar feeling to when I played Super Metroid as a kid is the movie Annihilation, where they go into the shimmer.
Oh, yeah.
Like that kind of like everything's like a little bit alien and strange and unknown, right?
Yeah.
Also the score to that. I gotta find a way to work in an example of that film in our class, Julianne. Have you seen Annihilation?
No.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't think I can make the jump yet.
Work
I gotta
it in.
return with later.
Hold it in.
I'll
Varia
work
suit.
it in. I really think you would enjoy it a lot.
Wait, I haven't,
Fantastic.
right? Let me look. I have like a shockingly horrific movie memory. It's like a joke where I'll be like 20 minutes into a movie and be like, wait, I've seen this.
And you realize you actually have. No, I have a bad
It's
memory.
so bad.
It will.
Oh, do I
yeah.
have to go out there?
If we lose our spot in like a TV
I
show
have
we're
seen
watching.
Annihilation. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's so
Because it
good.
had Natalie Portman, yeah. No,
Yep.
it is so good.
Well, because that same year there was the other.
2018.
Yeah.
Is
Oh, I
it one
can
of those
saunter across, okay.
movies that has the one of those duo movies like The Prestige and the
It wasn't quite
The
that.
Prestige and the
Illusionist,
other
no.
one, The Illusionist, yeah.
Illusionist? Yeah.
Prestige and Illusionist, I really conflate. I don't think I will.
There's
I'd
like
have to watch them both again to
a
really.
Wikipedia page for like when that happens in movies.
Just like
Like,
Armageddon
other
and 28
pairs.
Days Later.
And yeah. Oh no, Deep Impact.
Oh, sorry. Yes, wrong. I'm playing and speaking at the same time.
But yes,
Yes.
yeah, no, you're good.
Though I do feel like the Illusionist Prestige pair, both of those are about as good as each other. Whereas like Armageddon and Deep Impact, despite the subject matter being the same, are very different movies.
Arrival. It's 2016. It wasn't the
Oh,
same year. I saw
Arrival.
Arrival and Annihilation like close to each
Yeah.
other, and because of the
Yeah.
titles, like I would say the wrong one, but I would know
Yes.
which one I was talking about. Like,
Yeah.
no, the one where she's the linguistics professor. Oh shit, that's the other one.
Yeah.
That's another one that I really enjoyed.
I really liked Arrival.
I really
well, yes.
Arrival and Annihilation, and I have heard the books. There's like 3 books that Annihilation was based on. Apparently, one of my questions had been like, that does so much with like the film silence and like it's like, how do you convey that in a written novel? But I have friends that are like, just read it. It's really good. I haven't read it yet.
Nice.
They managed to sort of create that uncanny sense in the actual text. So But yeah, Rival was great. Annihilation is a favorite score of mine
I thought there was another
because
lore
it's
bit
so
over
it's
here.
so effectively creepy. Really creeps me out. But yeah, I would love to see that Wikipedia page. Like films that get conflated with each other.
Yeah, I don't remember how I got
Yeah.
to it. I think if you look up like the Prestige, they'll be like on the page.
Oh yeah, here, Twin Films.
Twin Films.
One.
In one case, the 1974 film The Towering Inferno, the fear of having competing action thrillers both set in a burning skyscraper convinced two Hollywood studios to merge their productions into one all-star film. That's awesome.
Wow. Huh.
Okay, there's two 1920 Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hydes. That's
Now
awesome. I'm now looking at a list of these.
Oh yeah, I remember Ants in a Bug's Life. Like,
Okay, yeah,
Yep,
Ants in a
yep.
Bug's Life is a good one. Okay, this one I don't know if I'm gonna count. 10 Things I Hate About You and Hamlet. Come on.
No, I'm
Well,
sorry.
no, 10 Things is a Shakespearean. It's Shakespearean.
I know it is, but I don't know about that one.
That ascribes a lot of importance to 10 Things I Hate About You, honestly.
Well, I mean, it's meant to be a modern adaptation.
No, I know. Okay, now I wanted the extra energy tank. We can
I
take
never
this
saw
elevator down.
Kyle McLaughlin's.
Time
Ethan
for a
Hawke
new
Hamlet.
aesthetic and a new set of music.
There's a lot of these that, like, one of them clearly won in the public court of public opinion, like Bring It On and Sugar and Spice.
Yeah, like some
I've
of them
never
I just
heard of that.
completely
Sugar and
forget
Spices.
the other one, but like
They're-
some of them
they're-
are really kind of.
Both competing high school cheerleading squads, but like I watched Bring It On several times in high
Okay,
Bring it
school.
on.
we're not going to be in Magmore long for this first visit because we kind of passed through it. But the music is going to be familiar, and I
Mhm.
love it.
I like the choral. It's so deep.
Yep. I'm going to have to break it once and save, then we'll hear the whole track.
Happy Feet and Surf's Up both are computer animated comedy films about penguins. What?
I
There was
remember
something competing
No
with
Strings
Repo the
Attached and
Genetic
Friends with
Opera?
Benefits.
Well, now I
Yeah,
need to see
Repo.
Repo Men and see if it's better.
Repo Man, yeah.
Because Repo the Genetic Opera is like trash, but like trash in a way that can be enjoyable because Anthony Stewart Head is in it.
There's one or two good
Silly.
tracks, and otherwise it's I like drinking with you, Dana. I'm not gonna lie, you're
Right.
the only person
That
I've
is
seen that with.
100% that movie. Yep.
But I don't like that movie so much as I like doing anything with you.
Aw.
Like, I don't know that I could handle it with other people. It's not good.
It is, it's a guilty pleasure. It's basically like very successful in terms of conveying the aesthetic they were going for. This kind of goth, cyberpunky, post-apocalyptic. Our organs are failing because of future, and they can get repossessed and stuff. All very cool. But then the songwriting is just like, oh my god, do we know how to text set at all?
Yeah.
It's just really, really awkward.
So now that we're to Magmore Caverns proper, this is Lower Norfair from Super Metroid.
Yeah, it is. Oh, I kind of remember this one, The Martian and Approaching the Unknown. Both about getting stranded on Mars.
And we can't use it yet, but I'll note here that once you get the grapple beam, cannot currently be used. Thanks, damage. You can traverse this whole cavern in seconds instead of minutes, Magmoor Caverns becomes the hub area for every other interesting space on Talon 4.
A lot of these I am not super familiar with, but I'm fascinated by. I'm fascinated by this phenomenon. Repo Man was basically non-musical Repo with Forrest Whitaker. Okay. I'll take that.
Oh, right, this area. Oh God, I hate it here. You got to get these little crabs to eat the bombs and not you. If they catch you, they will walk your ass all the way out of this whole puzzle area, spit you back at the beginning, cuss you out, and then you have to start over.
Just like.
I'm just reading the list of the 10 things I hate about you. Killed my dad, you married my mom. Kind of stuck on 2 things, but they're really bad.
Yeah, there's another one of these. We'll do it very quickly once. Mainly because I think it gives me an energy tank. We got enough time.
There are a couple songs that are fun, but not good, and are mostly made by the performers in Repo. And then the only other kind of fun reason to watch, well, the only other fun reasons to watch are Paris Hilton is surprisingly good in it, because it's a very self-aware portrayal of her character. So like she's pretty good in it. And then Sarah Brightman shows up later, and she's pretty delightful.
Oh, see, watch, I got
Sarah
eaten.
Brightman?
It's gonna walk over.
Sarah Brightman's in
and
it.
Like Andrew Lloyd Webber.
Spit you all the way out of the tunnel.
So funny.
That is a rude mechanic.
And then you have to like get up to speed to struggle bus your way back in.
Oh, you can't
here.
even get in there normally. This is pinball. Pin boops.
Oh shit! See,
yeah,
look
you
at
were
this.
right into his claws.
Get. No.
Wow.
Mm.
Now you guys are just having fun.
We're gonna give him a
together.
minute.
Him and the little
There you go. Die.
guy.
I definitely want to watch Phantom of the Paradise. I don't know it. Sounds interesting.
Huh. I have never heard of that.
I am slowly realizing I have long thought of myself as somebody who hasn't seen anything, is bad at movie. But I think partially because Joe's pandemic project was watching through the AFI film list. I ended up seeing a lot of the holes I did have, and then there were a lot of things that were on that list that I was like, oh, I've already seen this. So I've seen a lot more than I give myself credit for.
I think of myself as a reasonable movie person. I wouldn't put myself up against like one of our movie scholar friends who are absolutely kill
definitely
at this.
not.
But
Zero.
I watch a bunch of movies.
What are the weirdest movies you admit to seeing? Bonus points for liking it.
I mean, Repo's up there
sounds
for
weird.
me. Repo's definitely up there for me.
That's and it has to be a movie and not.
Weirdest.
There was some sort of horror
Sort of-
movie that I think was called like Waxworks or something, and this was like late 80s or something, and I had a sleepover with friends, and we were allowed to go to Blockbuster and pick a movie. It might have been for my birthday.
Oh, is that the
And-
original House of Wax movie you're thinking of? Is that the right
No.
time period? Oh, okay.
No, that's no. This is some like weird low budget indie weird, and not indie, but like low budget creepy horror film. And all I can remember is that my mom's upstairs, and I got like, we're like 12 or 13 or something, and this girl was like naked and being whipped and enjoying it. And it was definitely a movie that was not age appropriate for us, but my mom didn't know that when she rented it, and it just ended up being very awkward. So that might be the weirdest movie.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't
don't
remember
something
what it
dumped
was.
on me. We don't love that for us. Okay.
Yeah, Repo's up there for me, but the other one, and anyone who hasn't seen this, we will have a Discord movie night and I will show it to everybody. Who here has seen The Lost Skeleton of Cadavra?
What?
Not
No.
me.
Oh my god. I can't believe I haven't forced you all to watch this yet.
No, I have
If
no idea what
anybody
you're
in
talking
chat
about,
has
girl.
seen it, back me up. It's freaking incredible. It's basically a very self-aware parody of 1950s B-movie films, and it's awesome. Everything about it, the acting, the score, the sets, the costumes,
Oh, wait a minute. No. Hold on.
We'll have to do a
Okay, it's
Discord
done.
movie night where we invite our stream friends to hop on, and I'll stream it to y'all.
Yeah, if that doesn't count as a movie, I'll be like, I see that and raise you every 80s Christmas special known to mankind.
Maybe in February, instead of Shenanigaming, we'll have to, movie it up.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Maybe so.
Only because I've never heard anyone ever mention the Cabbage Patch Kids movies, ever. And I'm like, do these exist? I just Googled. They do.
Oh, I love when that
They're on eBay.
Like you tape it off of TV or something, and then you just have your.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah,
this
yeah.
is the only evidence I have because no one else has ever mentioned this in anything. Wow.
I love that.
And they were
Oh, yeah.
musicals, so I have all the songs in my head.
Oh, that's funny.
But,
Music in the moving image paper.
oh my god, maybe.
Find
That would be awesome.
some reason to talk about it.
I'll figure it out.
Oh, man. That would be hilarious. Okay, on that note, I'm going to bed. I'm falling asleep.
Good night.
All right, good night.
Oh. Good night, folks.
The thing that's going to be really funny when I finally show this to everybody, I don't think anybody's going to consciously recognize it, but I quote Lost Skeleton a lot. So there will definitely be at least one line that somebody will be like, "Oh, I've heard you say this before." Yeah. And there is a sequel, and it's also great.
Is that one of those you also haven't really found people that know that it exists?
Yeah, the only people that I know it are the people I watched it with in college, and
Nice.
got obsessed with it.
All right,
It
we're going
was
to go
a
back down the
moment in
Magmore. We're
time.
not done there yet.
And then it was our personality a little bit. Was those two films, because there's The Lost Skeleton of Cadavra and then The Lost Skeleton Returns Again. Ugh,
Turns again.
they're so good. They're
Nice.
so good.
There it is. Oh, these are really good pulpy covers.
Yeah, the whole thing is meant to be 50s, 60s. Yeah.
Nice.
All right, we can't go there yet. We got to go back the way we came.
I like this Magmore music. It's creepy.
I think the Ridley music works really well here. You're gonna get it one more time. We're on our way to actually the cold island place. Metroid is a game about geographic stereotypes, after all.
I like freaky percussion. Freaky, too much.
I'm
on
a
the
sucker
beat
for
percussion.
chant, right? Oh my god, my health. Okay.
I loaded for Neil the original. Speaking of fire temples,
Oh, did you?
the golden Ocarina of
Oh,
Time
yeah.
cartridge with the OG.
I was gonna say, do you have a
Jam.
pre-patch cartridge?
Yes. I mean, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we pre-ordered. My grandma pre-ordered that.
Nice.
And
from
even if she
GameStop.
didn't
Not
have
Games-
a pre-ordered
Electronic
version,
boutiques.
like the real cartridge, Julianne now has every version of every Nintendo 64
I
game ever
do.
made.
It's very fun.
I managed to open that LaCroix without damaging my nails. Applause.
Wow.
Yeah, excellent.
I'm impressed. Wasn't sure that was gonna happen. Organic offertories, religious reconsiderations. I don't know if I would want to spend enough time with Repo to write a paper on Repo. I have watched it more than once, but usually alcohol is involved, and it's kind of like a we're not paying all the way attention kind of.
I was going to say, I've never watched it sober, that's for sure.
Which is also my rule for Dirty Dancing 2, which I could also throw into this mix of like a movie that I will admit actually enjoying, but in a very specific way.
Not. Is that different from Havana Nights?
No, yeah, Dirty Dancing
Havana
2,
Nights.
Havana Nights.
I love Havana Nights.
Good. Good. I'm glad.
It is one of my guilty pleasures.
It definitely helps to like have a drink. One of my biggest issues with it is not like some of the cheesy factor, because the original has that. Like Dirty Dancing 1 is an incredibly cheesy script, right?
Yes, yes.
My biggest issue with Dirty Dancing 2 is the dance sequences are filmed like trash.
Yeah.
They cut so frequently you can't watch the freaking
Like,
choreography.
I don't think these people can actually dance.
And
Like,
that
cut
might
like
be
an
a
action
reason.
movie.
That might be the reason, because it is the dance sequences are shot horribly. But that's one of the reasons I like to, you know.
I had the soundtrack on
Be a little
CD
looser.
and listened to it all the time.
It's a good soundtrack.
It is
it's
a good
soundtrack.
Now, wait a minute. There's another exit here. Way up there. I don't think I can do that yet.
But yeah, Diego Luna, so
Yeah,
good.
I can't. Okay.
Such a crush, right?
I loved him in that. Was that his like debut? Like, 'cause
I don't think so, but it was one of the early ones that he was kind of known for.
everyone's like, oh, he's like the Star Wars guy now, and I'm like, excuse you, he was
No,
in
he
Dirty
was in
Dancing.
that. He was in that indie
Havana
film.
Nights.
Oh, what was the? I don't speak Spanish.
All right. This zone
The one
is
about
where
the
it's at for
teenage
music in
boys
this
that
game.
take a road trip with like the older woman.
Oh, I don't know.
This one. I don't know how to
Mama
pronounce
Tambien.
Spanish. That's the one. I
Tambien
don't
is not how you
Spanish.
get Spanish. Yeah, y tu mama tambien.
Yeah.
Spanish is pretty
I
phonetic.
think that
We're
was
good.
like his breakout role,
Okay.
because that
I
one got him a
remember
huge
that. Yeah. Okay.
clout.
Because 2002-ish was
Mhm.
Dirty Dancing. No, 2004. Oh yeah. Yes, because I was like listening to it in the latter half of high school.
This is one of the
Mhm.
go-to cold pieces in the repertoire.
Especially right out after a hot piece.
Megan
Hot
Lavender,
piece.
where are you? All right, shall we discuss why it's cold and do our jobs?
Why is it cold? And
Why is
and-
it
and
cold?
Was magma
Treble
Why is it
piano.
cold? Why was Magmore hot, or was it hot?
Well, notice the vocal sample went from much lower to
Went from-
much higher.
Like,
Beep, boop.
very male to
to
very
high.
female, right?
Yep.
Because women be cold bitches.
And it's just
Julia
piano melody.
Cross.
It's not piano like full chord, right? Like it's that sparseness
Right,
and
it's
sort
just
of
the right
the
hand of the piano.
percussive.
Empty,
Yeah.
unfilled chord. Yep. Distance between in the range. Arpeggiations as part of it in that article she has,
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
instead of like simultaneously sounded chords. Anything that sounds sort of tinny, metallic, piano can kind of count.
But yeah, the tinkly piano is really
Little
doing
tinkle,
a lot
tinkle.
here.
Yeah.
It's like very snowflakey. Harp.
Yeah, that piano that gives way to the harp specifically here.
There's
Also, like
kind of
wind noise. Like wind noises really help.
yeah,
Yeah.
and like some. There's also some harmonic stasis, right? It's not really going anywhere, which to me
Little tinkle.
reads colder.
Yep. This is the save point, right? Yeah, I don't want that. I gotta look at my map, which is annoying.
Yellow snow. The chat.
Yellow snow,
Chat
yellow
is
yellow snow.
doing a good job here.
There's got to be some YouTube series about like the existence of bathrooms in video games that don't otherwise center around using a bathroom. I don't know if we would
because if
the
anybody
game we
did it,
played
it's Penny
last-
Austin.
But I remember Final Fantasy VI, the toilets in like Kefka's Tower, not Kefka's Tower, but whatever. Not the cult of Kefka's Tower, but Kefka's Tower. And you could flush them and use them, and I was like, this is prime gaming. This game could be crap, literally, I guess, for the rest of it. But this is the fact that they have toilets, like bathrooms in this dungeon, is so cool.
Do you follow any Austin, Julianne? He's like
No.
one of my favorite YouTuber video game essayists.
I don't.
And the
follow
reason I
video game
jumped to him
people.
automatically is because his whole thing is making videos about
the
really
banal,
weird, mundane, boring shit in video games.
Okay,
So-
I'm here to
that would be up his
defend the
alley.
lack of bathrooms in this specific video game, because it's an alien planet with only a ancient bird-like race who.
We're not attacking the game, Ryan.
I am not
No,
saying
but, like-
that this game needs bathrooms.
I also sometimes just don't want a bathroom in my game.
Cool with that one.
Understandable. All right, so this is his channel, but like as an example, he'll do like, do Red Dead Redemption 2's power lines connect to anything, and he'll follow the entire grid.
Yeah.
You know,
That's
or
fun stuff.
he'll
Yeah.
figure out like the hydrology of the rivers in Breath of the Wild, right?
Yeah.
And like whether the flow makes any sense. He did one on The Witcher too that was also really good. He has another one on Grand Theft Auto's airports and whether they conform to like regulations. For dumb stuff like the light placement along the runway. Like, I mean, it's so in the weeds, and I love every second of
He's
it.
got to do something with like plumbing and toilets and stuff.
Yeah,
if he hasn't yet.
If he hasn't, we'll recommend it to him. Be like, hey,
Yes.
buddy, got an idea for you. Yeah, his tagline: high quality, underappreciated gaming content. Yeah, he also did one where he involved a bunch of YouTubers in a collab, and they all had to guess how many trees there are in Skyrim, since that is an answerable question.
Yeah.
Nice.
Wow.
That they did get folks who made the game to actually answer it in the end. But he got a bunch of I didn't know most of the YouTubers, but he got a bunch of pretty well-known YouTubers to put in their own guesses.
I would just want to open up the creation toolkit and ask how many trees.
Yep. The other cool thing though is like on the way to like actually giving the answer, he talks about like how people who survey professionally, like there's different sampling methods that you can do. And so he talks about that a little bit. Like, how do you figure out how many trees are in a forest?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
interesting.
Nice.
Without actually just counting all of them, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So that was really interesting. That's a really good video. And like I never played Skyrim, but that was cool. He also has a series about which video game character can hold their breath the longest before they die. Like a cross game comparison. So good. If y'all haven't seen any, like, go watch his videos. They're so good. I sent one to Sarah immediately. One of the earlier ones that I saw had to do with like the water system and whether it made sense, and it was all this like hydrology. I was like, Ben needs to see this.
That's very big.
Yes, excellent.
And she was like, oh, we've seen this guy. I was like, good.
How did I miss that? Come on.
But yeah, we got my Christmas present to my brother was we got him a subscription to Factor, which is like meal delivery. And I specifically used Denny Austin's code for it because I wanted to support him.
Nice.
The kind of thing that, like, if I'm going to use a service that I know a bunch of people have hawked on podcasts, I'm like, okay, like, who's somebody I like, and let's see if they've done one.
Yeah.
That you want to support.
Okay, so we got to go around. Can't get through that purple door, but we can do this door down here.
So far, the report seems to be that Factor is great. So, if anybody...
Guybrush Threepwood from Monkey Island is the breath-holding champion.
Did your parents do Factor at all?
Yeah, they did it for a while, and they loved it.
Yeah.
I was surprised that they liked it.
There's a lot of... I mean, I've looked through, like, the menus and stuff. Yeah, it's, like, really, really pretty decent. I only had experience with like meal kits, like Blue Apron, where they send you the stuff, but you still have to cook it.
Actually, I did have Factor for like a hot second. Like I used some of the free Factor, and I didn't love it.
Here's the big lore thing. We believe that on some far-off day, a savior will come and continue what we have begun. For that savior, we will leave our ancient weapons and armor. The soul who can gather them will be the entrusted one, the only being
you're the
who
entrusted
can reverse the evil that grows here. She was given the suit by the Chozo when they found her many years ago.
Yeah.
Thinking she would eventually find her way here.
Wow.
Here I am. Just a pinball.
And
just a pinball.
Let's head out. The manga confirms that.
That's cool.
Everybody needs a good platform realignment.
Yeah, I definitely have YouTube follows that are just like silly, turning the brain off kind of content, but this one is that, but it manages to just be so interesting, but you're also like, why is this so interesting? This is so boring. That's why it works.
Excellent.
I also just really like...
Thank you, Jordan.
Oh, nice. toiletgamestudies.org. That is literally the Discovery fanfare played right when I looked at that. So, perfect. It's just like the Can You Pet the Dog account, right? But
yeah.
7 strangest bathroom scenes.
There's 2-a-T. I was like hoping 2-a-T would be right there because that was quite a bathroom time.
Quite a bathroom time.
Very Sonic.
Is this gaming's greatest toilet? It's a #1. Why are video games obsessed with bathrooms? This is great. All right, we're gonna see what the
toilets has its own YouTube. Oh my god, the toilets of Far Cry 3, toilets of Tomb Raider.
All right.
That's exactly what you were looking for, Julianne.
This is everything I've ever wanted. Toilets of Dear Esther.
Oh look, it's Ridley. One of my few hate things about this game is that you now have to go back to the very, very beginning of the game to get one object and then immediately come back here.
Oh, and there's nothing fast about that, I guess.
I am very much not getting paid, Anthony Dennis. I am paying them so that my brother can have really more variety of food.
It goes reasonably fast, Julianne, but like in the original release of the game, there was a glitch that would allow you to get the item we need to go retrieve now at the start, and therefore you could do all of Fendana drifts in one go. And you can't do it now, and it just feels bad. But we'll make the most of it.
Yeah, Julianne, I didn't love it.
Really good.
I thought I had ads turned off. Apologies if people are getting ads.
No, he's claiming we were doing an ad read because I was
For
talking
Factor.
about
Oh, yeah.
You're like
that we're getting the Twitch dollars.
Sadly, no Twitch dollars for us.
You just have the ones at the very beginning, right?
Yeah,
You don't have like midstream roll.
I do
That'd be
not.
annoying.
Oh, wait.
Whoops.
Oh my god, I'm gonna die here and we haven't saved in forever. Hate it.
Oh no. Marble Madness has come a long way.
Yeah, let's see how far
Love
back
that.
we go. I think we go all the way back to the beginning of Magmore Caverns. Yeah.
A urinal that's a functional Guitar Hero controller.
Okay.
No, don't love that.
Okay.
Ryan, I mean, that's a great stream idea. You're usually the one that plays the game.
Stream. Ew.
That's a literal stream idea.
Wow, I'm not dignifying that with a response of any type.
We're gonna give you a lot to drink and then play Guitar Hero.
Oh
No.
God.
That's what you want to do the next time I have a lot of alcohol with you? Like,
No. No.
of all your potential
Okay.
options. All right, nobody wants to watch me do 20 minutes of content again. I vote we close Metroid and figure out something for the last 25
Play something
minutes
else.
to
Play
stream.
something
Yeah,
else. Play something else.
let's do it. We saw all of the 3 major areas you can get to in any reasonable amount of time anyway. Like, I feel
Phendrana Drifts
very
is like
fine with that.
the one that everyone loves that track, so.
Yes, and while I
That's-
figure out what something else we're going to play is, first of all, let me blip Karen's photo off of the stream. And second of all, let me bring this up. I think this is the one I want. Hold on.
I'm tempted to go heat up lasagna soup from the other night.
Yeah, this is the one.
While he decides. I'll be back.
Okay.
BRB.
I need to share this for Julianne's sake, but the rest of you will just hear it. Well, I can put the visuals in at least, though. Dark Sword has an excellent Phendrana Drifts track. We can play this here while I think about what else to do.
Mhm.
All right, other things while we listen to this, let me turn it down ever so slightly. Other things on my agenda have required a Switch capture card to do lately. And I don't want to take the time to hook that up for 15 minutes here.
Yeah. Also, you're not allowed.
Oh, I can't show you that game. No, yeah.
Yeah.
Literally, I know you don't want to see a single
I mean,
thing
I
about
could go
it.
to bed right now. I could go to bed at any time because I'm tired all the time. But if you really want to do it.
No, we won't do that. Let me see what other Switch stuff I've got here. that we may or may not have looked at before while this remix plays. Yeah, because we've done Metroid Dread on stream, so I think that's all of my Switch stuff covered. They just announced a DLC pack for Super Mario Bros. Wonder, though.
Oh,
which
really?
surprises me. I figured that game was just done. But they're adding a new area and Rosalina and one more power-up.
Oh, they're really going back to their old... That, like Animal Crossing.
And they're going to charge you $20.
Yeah, no Nintendo.
That's,
Silly Billy.
That's why it is occurring. Oh, I know what we might do, actually, because Karen is not here, and therefore we can do a thing that she will miss. I've got a good idea.
A thing that she will miss.
Yeah, because
it's
a spoiler for her, and she's not here, right? So we can do it. Let me cue that up here, because we are not going to, I don't think, play through all of Dragon Quest 1 and 2 in full on the stream. And I've got an amazing moment from the middle of Dragon Quest 1 to queue up. But I'll wait for Danny to get back. Let me pull this overclocked remix window from everybody's view and unshare it with Julianne. I've been over the moon about Dragon Quest 1-2 HD Remake. And we did look very briefly at Dragon Quest 1 HD earlier in 2025 on this stream. But Dragon Quest 1 is just not a big enough, long enough game to release in 2026 or 2025. Dragon Quest 3, still plenty long. It's a full-length Japanese role-playing game. Dragon Quest 1, which, by the way, Danny, you just put your headset back on. I'm going to cue the big moment from Dragon Quest 1 2D HD because Karen's not here.
Yeah.
They had to pad Dragon Quest 1 in length to justify releasing it, honestly, in 2025. It is a short role-playing game by modern standards because the genre was not yet codified. They are figuring it out in real time. And I'm going to add this view to the stream for everybody. And we have already gone on and on about how good the music is. It's from an early 2005 recording of the Dragon Quest Symphonic Suites. That remains the case for this edition of the game. It rules. I also love that by default, the name of this app is in Japanese as far as Discord is concerned. Because it turns out Dragon Questo is one of the few things that you can just read in katakana, even if you don't actually do any reading in katakana. Love that for us.
Oh, Julianne, you asked about the lasagna soup. Now I can, show you.
Oh, okay.
Oh, look.
Nice.
Yummy.
There it is. Look at the noodles. They're so cute. They're like
They are very
baby
cute.
lasagnas.
All right, it looks like I have to move the XSplit window back over here to do this. Hold on, everybody. The app
I
has
love
to
that
be
the options
active
are
here.
venture forth and exit game.
100%. So here, we get the loading menu screen music for both games here, which is great. And a quick reminder, Dragon Quest 1 is now the second game in the franchise. Thanks to the heroic efforts of Erdrick, the Lord of the Underworld was defeated. That's Dragon Quest 3. We did that one in full, right? And then many years have passed since Alefgard was saved at the hero's hand. This one concludes the trilogy now. We'll get back to Dragon Quest 2. But for Dragon Quest 1, they have to find a way to expand the game somehow. It is just, there's only 5 quests in Dragon Quest 1, right? Also note, I'm carrying Princess Gwaelin around in my arms now. And I will do that for the rest of the game. As long as you don't take her back to Tantagel Castle, she'll stay in your party forever and help you and offer advice and becomes a second party member hidden.
As long as you're holding her, do you still walk the same speed?
Yes, you do. Yeah, she is not an inconvenience. So let's get out of here. We're going to carry Gwaelin, who I will note I could take back to Tantagel Castle at any time, but I don't want to do that. She'll heal you mid-battle if you have her around. She's useful.
Yeah. She's useful.
And part of why she's useful is because you get sent to a couple extra locations in Dragon Quest 1.
I never get sick of this name.
No, it's very good. What happened? Oh, that okay.
Makes me want to like wander in the woods. Like in real life.
But you end up going to the Field of Flowers and the Fairy Village as tie-ins to Dragon Quest 3 because you converse with the fairies more.
The Fairy Village. Yeah,
it is. Yeah. It's not the exact same geographic location of the Fairy Village anymore, because the Fairy Village in DQ3 is in the overworld area.
Yeah.
But the fairies know Erdrick. They remember your ancestor now.
That's cool.
And there's connections there. And they send you on this quest before you can unlock the Rainbow Bridge and get the items you need to cross that thing in the center of the map and finish the game. They send you on a series of quests. Because, again, they have to pad the length of this somehow. And they send you to new locations like Weirdwood.
Weirdwood.
Which exists, but it exists only in Dragon Quest II, normally. So now you can think of Dragon Quest I as bridging the games. And you find all 5 MacGuffins from Dragon Quest II early in Dragon Quest I now. And once you have done that, which I have done for us here, I've saved us about 8 hours of time. Keeping in mind, all of Dragon Quest I might be 8 hours if you're lucky. The Sage of Rain is not here. And I will note
really
that
good to end on.
the Shrine of Rubis, even here, would not have been fleshed out like this in Dragon Quest I. This comes to us by way of its presence in Alefgard as seen in Dragon Quest III, weirdly. So you have this weird anachronism within an anachronism. Because the game now expects you to have played the prequel, even though it was once the prequel. Which is hard to wrap your head around. But let's go to the top of this tower.
It's just so pretty.
I know, I keep getting just like lost in the music and this really good lasagna soup, which I pounded. Like, I was still hungry.
Yeah, watching you eat that, I think I'm gonna like eat another thing. Maybe I'll wait.
I had room in my my macro factor for the day, so.
Nice.
We were kind of doing like a clean out the fridge leftover-y night. I wanted to make new stuff, but I'm like, I can't do this responsibly because we have other good things in the fridge.
Yeah.
See, isn't it nice to have Gwaelin cheering you on while you fight? By the way, bravo, good job. Hit him there.
Good job. I mean, as a tenor, you don't need that extra feedback. But yeah, I had really good tacos for dinner because I had made like pulled chicken and all kinds of good stuff for that. So had that for dinner and I was very happy with that. But I was also like, I might also have a bowl of lasagna soup because that was amazing. And it was
like, a side thing, so it's
so good,
right?
We're just going to try to run from everything because this is again a save file I don't need to save over.
For those on stream that don't know, happened because I found so there's mafaldine, which is a long noodle that has like the ruffle on the edge, the way a lasagna noodle does, but it's a long noodle.
Long noodle.
But I found at Whole Foods one day when I was there for probably an Amazon return, to be honest. They had Malfaldine Corte, so they cut it into little baby
They
like
cut
strips
them, little guys.
instead of making it the long noodle. And I was like, oh my god, it looks like lasagna noodle for dolls, right? And so I was like, wait, what could I do with this? And then I got the idea of like, what if I made lasagna soup? And then of course I Googled it, and other people had this idea. So I looked up a bunch of different recipes, and then just kind of like, you really can't get it wrong. You just kind of make it up.
Nice.
You just, you take the basics of like making a pasta sauce, and then you thin it out with like some broth to make it a little more soup-like, although I still like it pretty thick. And you just add other things you would put in lasagna. Add some ricotta in there, add some like spinach if that's your thing, Some Alfredo sauce if you're feeling sassy.
Quickly, I'll note for gameplay here, fighting multiple enemies at a time with one character sucks. And you never had to do that in Dragon Quest 1. It was always one-on-one. The one enemy just got harder.
Oh. See, I didn't play Dragon Quest 1.
Dragon Quest 1, there was only ever one opponent at a time. But as a 3-girl, Dana, I purposely saved this file for you. So hold on a sec.
I am a 3-girl. I love Dragon Quest 3.
I should have turned on cheat mode here. I'm going to have to fight this thing and I might lose. So hold on.
God, that soup was so good. I did so good, y'all.
Good work.
Instead of Parmesan on top, I did the espresso Bellavitano. Oh, God.
I don't know what that is, but it sounds amazing.
Ugh! It's such good cheese.
Oh no!
Like, I have Parmesan in the fridge, but I was like, why would I do that when I also have this other one? I would do a cheese board tomorrow, but my in-laws, in addition to doing dry January, are also like doing dairy-free this month. So I was like, I can't do cheese. But I was like, I can do Italian wedding soup because like you can top it with Parmesan, but you don't need it in the soup.
You don't need to.
Yeah.
You don't need to. I have a pretty amazing Italian wedding soup recipe too, so. There's a lovely story in my relationship about so Joe gave me a TV that was at the time much larger than I had ever experienced, and I didn't have a wide enough like TV stand for it, so we had to go to an IKEA. And at the time, the closest IKEA to us was Pittsburgh, so we decided to make like a weekend trip, go to Pittsburgh, get a hotel room, like go to the Andy Warhol Museum, all the things I love to do in Pittsburgh. And a good friend of mine from undergrad was a med student in Pittsburgh, and so I was like, oh, what are the restaurants, like what do you recommend for the restaurants? And she's like, oh, you gotta go to this place Serafino's. It's Italian food. Mark proposed there, her husband. I was like, oh, okay, no pressure, right? But we went and we both got the Italian wedding soup, and like, I'm pretty sure the meal after was also good, but all I remember is how good that Italian wedding soup was. And we were both like equally enamored with this Italian wedding soup.
Oh, good,
like,
good.
I would go back to Pittsburgh just to eat that again. Anytime I'm back in Pittsburgh, I want to go there. It's incredible.
We need to have a. Is AMS? Is somebody going to Pittsburgh in a few years? One of the conferences?
Oh.
Or am I imagining that?
It was in Pittsburgh years ago. I'm gonna look up the AMS schedule. American
that's like a good
Musicological Society.
A good conference city that I haven't been to. I mean, I've been to Pittsburgh, but I haven't been to it in the conference setting.
That's past meetings. I don't want that. Upcoming 2026 online. Then Seattle. Oh, I've never been to Seattle. That'll be so fun.
Oh yeah, that's nice. I haven't been to Seattle either.
Right, and notice that if you keep Waylon in the party, she has extra lines. The other characters notice she's around. Like, she's a real character. It's not a glitch. which
Streamy
rules.
dis-
My hour of
Come to my
streamy
aid.
dits come to my aid.
Yeah.
Streamy ditched.
Tee-hee.
Some of us have some bad cases. Streamy ditched.
Yeah, so it looks like the only ones we have on the books are 2026 online and then 2027 Seattle. We haven't announced beyond that.
Okay.
Boo.
That I see on
Seattle's
the
gonna be
website
fun.
right now. Seattle's gonna be amazing.
Where's SMT after Milwaukee? Let me see.
So I need to like wear just like grunge. Like, can we just do
Baltimore.
like grunge AMS?
Oh, we're not together until like 2028 again.
Ew,
Oh, gross.
I think because 2027 we're in Baltimore.
you're in Baltimore.
Baltimore.
I mean, we
Uh,
might be. It doesn't say.
Wait,
They were
2027.
not.
Oh,
You guys are in Seattle in 2027.
Yeah.
We're in
Oh,
Baltimore.
you're in Baltimore.
So I'm assuming 2028 is the next joint. Oh God. Okay.
sorry about the
Very kind of
voices.
a creepy voice.
So what we have to do though, to reconcile the plots of Dragon Quest 3 and 2 with Dragon Quest 1 as the pivot point, we have to bring Rubus from the overworld of Dragon Quest 3 down into this land.
Hmm.
And we use the MacGuffins from Dragon Quest 2 to summon her with the harp and the flute from Dragon Quest 1.
We should have some harp and flute happening in the track right now. Just saying.
I know there should be some.
Yeah.
In an otherwise really impeccable score.
But here's our
Music is
5
so
little
good, we don't know
MacGuffins.
what it is.
And they give you various super duper powers that I didn't bother to get into. But
Does everybody know the Tenacious D song tribute, where like they write the best song in the world, but then they forget it?
yes.
No.
That's what I'm envisioning here. Yeah, the devil comes to them and it's like, play the best song in the world, or I'll eat your soul. And
Oh
I
yeah.
look,
Yep.
me and Kyle looked at each other and we said, okay. And then they play the first thing that came to their heads, and it just so happened to be the best song in the world. But then they say we actually can't remember the best song in the world, so this is just
This is
a
just
tribute.
a tribute, right?
That's the conceit of the song. That's what I'm imagining here. The fairies like can't.
But
This is
what's
just like
cool here
we can't quite
is
remember.
the darkness of the Dragon Lord fades and the skies open up to reveal
Yeah.
the land above Alifgard
Yeah.
as Rubus comes down into this
Right.
game's parlance now.
Cool. So elegant. They've done a nice job.
And what piece of music do we get but the one that ties the whole franchise together here?
Yakety sax.
I wish.
Rubus comes down from on high and says, "Julianne, you unreconstructed
You
lout."
Unreconstructed lout. They were
Yeah,
right about me.
loud. She was right about you. This is giving Queen Lee's dress from Chrono
Mother to the
Trigger.
land of Alifgard.
Yes, mother.
Almighty Rubus, we have awaited your return.
And I have awaited your call, beloved fairies. You did well to reach me in that place. And who is this I see before me? The scion of Erdrick, and beside him, Gwaelin of Tantagel. That I was able to return was thanks to you both. You have my
And again,
gratitude.
if you don't have her with you, if you take her back to the castle, the dialogue's all different.
And
Which
thou
rules.
hast mine, Lady Rubus.
Yeah,
'Twas
because like
thanks to
Gwaelin
thee
can't
that
talk
the
here.
hero and I were
Right.
united.
Ooh, they're united.
Perhaps the message I entrusted to you might bring about other unexpected results.
Yeah, here
Yeah.
Gwaelin has the
But
psychic
we
connection
must
to
not grow
Rubus,
complacent.
not Erdrick,
Though
I will
have
note.
driven
Mhm.
back the darkness for now, I have not rid the land of it entirely. Until such a time
the string
as
writing
its
is so
source,
good
the
here.
Dragon Lord is defeated.
So
Alifgard
rich.
will not be safe.
This track, more than any of the others, just feels like the moment.
Rubus.
Yeah, they
Dragons were once
they took a
our
lot of
holy
care on
protectors.
this entire
How
soundtrack,
did the
but
Dragon Lord come
this
to
one
be
does
infected by
just
the
have a
power
special
of the
sauce
light?
to it.
I know not, and I would return him to his true form if I could. but it may already
I'm
be
also
too late.
like pretty deep into my elderflower old fashioned, so I'm like really just like warm and happy
So,
right now.
At
I'm just
this
enjoying
point,
moment so
again,
much.
drawing on the knowledge that the game can assume you have from having played Dragon Quest III, the Dragon Lord is not some generic enemy at this point. He is the corrupted son of the dragon from Dragon Quest III.
In order to reach him,
Corrupted
you
by
will need
Hargon,
3 sacred objects.
who is the priest
One of
who
the rain,
transforms himself
one of
into
the
evil
sun,
and becomes the
one
final
of the
enemy of
rain's
Dragon
bow.
Quest II later.
The last may only be gained by means of a certain holy talisman.
So he has like a Kafka arc,
Seek
is what you're
out
saying.
that
Yes.
Talisman. Gather the relics of rain and sun and journey to the shrine. Beloved fairies.
But it's Rubus who gives you the final quest of do the second half of Dragon Quest I now.
we have.
After this very long
But we've
side
made up our
tangent
minds.
through Dragon
We're
Quest
going to
II's
help the
content.
hero.
Then allow me to entrust to you part of my power.
I can't believe I haven't asked chat yet. Has anybody played Animal Crossing since the update?
I am curious how folks have found it. I haven't played it yet.
I leave the
I
fate
have.
of this world in your hands.
We
So
actually
what have you done?
we bought a second copy of the game so Josephine and I could like go to each other's islands.
Adorable.
Because she doesn't have like a Nintendo Online account.
Yeah.
But yeah, we decided, and that way I can like kind of help her with stuff too. Like, I have so much
And
money.
the new
right?
content is not Switch 2 exclusive, right?
No.
Okay.
She's not far enough. Her island isn't far enough along
Gone?
to like really see a lot of it. But
Not gone, just returned.
And I'll
to the
note that
land.
she gives part
She's
of her
part of it,
power
you
here
see.
to the 2
I'm sure
lead
if she has
fairies,
any more
who are
messages
the
for
same
us,
2 lead
she'll
fairies
let
from
you know.
Dragon Quest III, the Overseer and the Dream Whisperer, and they come back in Dragon Quest II.
Almighty
which
As
one's the
plot
overseer?
points
Is it
now.
the blonde or the brunette?
Thou didst summon
I
her
think
unto us.
the Overseer is the brunette, and the Dream Weaver is the blonde. She's in charge.
Staff of
That
rain
seems right.
is fine.
The brunette's in charge. I like it. Julianne and I are obviously fans of that, right?
Oh yeah.
And Karen.
Yeah, see, so
We're all
she'll
brunette.
heal you and she cheers you on in battle. Why
yeah.
would you take her back to the castle? Don't do that.
Yeah. Yeah, for real. Like you would just be cutting off your nose to spite your face to take her home and fulfill that quest. She's clearly fine. She's enjoying her time on the adventure.
Yes, or on
If
the
she wa- if she
adventurer,
was
as
like-
it were.
Hey, I'm sick of this shit. Take me home. Then yeah.
Right. But then you've got to go collect all the treasures and do that part of Dragon Quest 1. I want you to take a look at this world map for me in terms of size.
Okay.
All right. Go ahead.
In terms of
Go ahead.
size.
Then we're gonna load Dragon Quest 2 and just talk about how much expanded that game has been. Hold on.
Okay.
We need miscellaneous. Return to title screen.
Okay, whatever.
Let's swap over before we end stream for the night.
Okay.
43 hours, by the way, for Dragon Quest 2. And you'll notice here I am with the Dream Whisperer. I'm at the end. I've seen 2 generations of heroes win against all the odds, and I like to think I'm about to see a third.
Mhm.
Okay. No, not zoom in that sense. Ugh. Here. Okay. This map is Dragon Quest 1's portion of the overworld,
I see.
right?
So zoom out.
And now I'm in Dragon Quest 2.
Boop.
Dragon
So where
Quest
was that
1
section-
is at best the northwest quarter of the map,
Okay.
and this game is so big now.
That's cool.
And it was not this
I never
huge
played 2. Like,
before.
I was going to say, it couldn't have been, right?
In Dragon Quest II NES, instead of being able to visit every single location and have it be meaningful from Dragon Quest I, only Tantagel Castle is there. And like one other cave. You can't visit every single other city in Dragon Quest I.
Had you played 2?
No.
Okay.
It was a brand new experience for me. I want to do a lot of this one on stream in super easy cheat mode. I just wanted to emphasize for tonight how huge this thing is.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Oh no, I didn't want to zoom anywhere.
Are we waiting on Karen to play it first? Is that the plan?
That's my current plan.
Okay. Because I'm like, we could do that whenever. We could start next week. Because I don't know 2 at all.
It will not take a full 40 hours. That was me to do it legitimately. And I have no reason to think we should do it that way. I think we should turn on
like New Game Plus mode.
Can't die
quick.
mode and just blitz through everything with no grinding whatsoever.
Yeah. That's the way to do it. Because we haven't done a full game since Sea of Stars, I think. Oh, we Clair Obscur, I guess.
We did both Clair Obscur and we did close to the full game for Dragon Quest III, actually.
That's true. We did. We skipped around a little, but we
did
some. We saw all the major stuff.
And I would be very willing to do a blitz playthrough with gameplay cheat mode and just see the plot of 2 for the music and the graphics' sake, because it's gorgeous.
I don't know
absolutely
2 at all.
Perfect.
And I have enjoyed the music so much. I think I would just enjoy the ride.
Yeah, I'd be down for doing that next week. Actually, I don't know if Karen would be okay with seeing it in advance.
So wait, the new order is 312, right?
Yes.
So that would be pretty spoilery for her.
Yes, it would.
I mean, she's starting sabbatical, so maybe we let her catch up a couple weeks and then we...
Yeah, we'll see.
We just really push, hey, we want to stream too, so put this at the top of your list.
It's your assignment.
Yeah.
What should we do next week then?
Ooh, I don't know.
Shall I pull up our
chat?
famous list? I was going to say,
if chat has requests, we have a couple open weeks here. But we have plans for February.
Or if any of you want to come stream with us,
we have plans for February 26th, I know, which means we have roughly a month to tool around and do whatever we want.
Yeah,
and
we have a fun special guest coming.
I think we could get through Dragon Quest II in between 3 and 4 weeks of time, assuming we just blitz the plot and the music, right? We're not here for gameplay. We're not here for fighting anything. We're only here to become invulnerable and win.
Yeah.
I think it's doable.
I'm seeing some interesting ideas on our Twitch stream games to play file.
Yeah, I haven't looked at that file in a while. Hold on. Let me pull it up. We'll take 2 minutes to talk with everybody about what's happening here.
Oh, yeah, we have my idea for our 10th anniversary coming up. We won't tell anyone about that yet, though. We'll tell Julianne maybe right when we sign off here. But we'll keep
this
it a
line
secret.
here.
Yeah.
Yep. Because coming up
Anyway.
is year 9. I will note this will be the 9th.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Year?
February.
In
Oh
February.
my
In
god.
a week and a half, it'll be 9 years.
God.
I know,
And then
right?
That's
in
worse than
February
Heath Ledger.
2027, we'll have done this for a decade every week.
Oh.
I know. I'm really excited. I have the coolest idea for it,
Lords.
so which you'll be able to see if you're in that document, but I'll explain it later.
Yeah.
But yeah, so next week,
By the way, if you want to become best friends with somebody,
I mean, we could
see them every
shenanigans.
week for 2 hours
them.
for
I know,
the
it's
entirety
easy.
of your adult life.
For 9 years.
We could, you know what would be kind of a fun pairing is Superliminal and Arta's Rifle.
I really like Superliminal. Yeah, I've got
And
that
Elizabeth Hamilton gifted me Arta's Rifle for Christmas
one.
from the
Nice.
Steam winter
I think
sale.
that'd be a good one for next week. And the other one that fits into that, if you have it, because I think I might, if I go get my PlayStation, is oh my gosh, what is it? The other game about taking pictures and scaling stuff. It's not Superliminal. It is
Pokemon Snap.
Pokemon Snap. We've done that one with Sarah.
We have.
I had students write journals on it.
Oh, Viewfinder. That's what it's called.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Viewfinder
so
and Superliminal. We'll do weird physics
some of that
stuff next week. That sounds fun.
Because I have Superliminal because I had a student whose taste in games was really impeccable a couple semesters ago, and this was a game that they wrote about in a journal, and they wrote about it so beautifully that I bought it.
Nice.
Which does not always happen, mind you. A lot of kids write about like crappy mobile game that they just like got, on their phone.
Yeah.
It's usually freemium model. And they're like, the music isn't that good. And I'm like, gee, I wonder why. I wonder why the music in the freemium game isn't very good.
Yeah, but let's do
honestly,
1 week of that, and then we'll shove Dragon Quest 2.
Those journals are not a bad thing. I would like before we sign off.
Yeah,
Like I love when people talk about like why something doesn't work for them. I'm like that's actually a really interesting journal.
I adore reading people playing through pain.
Yeah. Well,
I've got a
really
week where I assign the students.
It's such an analytical lens to develop to figure out why doesn't this work, right? Like what isn't landing.
And
it's
I've
so
got 1
good.
week of my class before we go. I'll tell this story that it doesn't work in part because I'm old and they're not. So I assign Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time and Diablo 1 in the same week, so they have to play an old game. And all the students hate them.
Both of them?
Prince of Persia, because it's not very controller friendly. You have to play an early period third-person action game with keyboard and mouse controls. They hate that. And then Diablo 1, they are not ready for the idea that this game will kill you and then your character goes away. Unless you saved. But like saving is optional in Diablo 1. If you don't save, you just lose. There's no restart in town button.
And back in the day, we had that like mentality, right? Like in Microsoft Word and elsewhere, like just save regularly.
Right.
You only had to learn that lesson a few times before you would do it all the time.
Yep. But if we do 1 week of kind of physicsy stuff and then start Dragon Quest 2 2 weeks from now, I think we can get through it potentially before we lose Julianne for a while.
Yeah.
We
do have a fun guest coming in February, which I'm really excited for.
Yes. I have a
this was something that got like talked about at GameSoundCon, and now we're gonna make happen. So I'm really excited.
Yes, I'm super excited for that.
And it may be multiple weeks. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see. We might do more than 1 week of the thing, but I'm gonna be really evasive for now.
Until we get a confirmation email back.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're going to do it, though. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, we're excited.
Yeah. All right, team, we're going to sign off and go to bed.
So
I'm going to watch Singles Inferno now. That's what I'm going to do.
You're going to watch Singles Inferno. It'll be great.
Bye.
Yep. Bye, everybody.
Cool.